South Carolina Gamecocks. I'm going to start this video with some praise, and then I'm going to end it with getting in y'all ass. This has been a rough year. Y'all had a hard time figuring out y'all identity without a true bid, and y'all still was first in the SEC. And then in January, you lost your best available bid, Ashlyn Watkins, and y'all still won the SEC championship. Most of the players went into a shooting slump, and yet y'all still made it to the Final Four. Y'all had the biggest targets on y'all back all season long, and y'all fought through it all and still figured out a way to make it to the championship game. Hold y'all heads high, because it was a great season. Of course, it could have been better, but it definitely could have been worse. Now, let's go over a few things that can make next season better. I came across this list today of how South Carolina can improve in the offseason, and I like it. So I want to talk about it and add one thing to it. Number 1, sign Tania Latson. I agree with that. South Carolina needs some players who know how to go get a bucket. And she's already familiar with a bunch of players because she played with them in high school. Number 2, Joyce Edwards worked with Asia Wilson. I think that'll be so dope, but I just don't know how that will happen because WNBA season is about to start. Number 3, Full Wiley watches tape on the fundamentals. Yes. I really like that one. In my last video, I suggested she get a one-on-one coach or trainer. She is very good, and she has accomplished a lot her short time on the team. But we want you to be better and more consistent. And y'all see this SEC tournament MVP? She was the first freshman since Candace Parker did it in 2006. Number 4, Tessa bulks up and works on ball handling. I think all the young guards need to work on that. I think what I need to see the most from Tessa is her shooting. Like, it went down drastically this year. I think it was the pressure because every time somebody called her tournament Tessa, she did not like that. I think it was just too much pressure after how good her freshman season was. Speaking of Tessa, this just came through 3 hours ago. This means somebody from South Carolina just went into the portal. So people are assuming that it's either Tessa or Maddie McDaniel. And of course they are assuming it could be Lay as well. But this person quickly tweeted that it ain't Lay. I'm sure we'll find out soon. Number 5, sign with Nike. I feel like she put this on the list because Asia Wilson's shoes is Nike and she want the team to be able to wear them. But they still under contract with Under Armour. Number 6 is about Watkins' rehab. She's been injured since January, so by the time the season starts again, she'll be almost ready to roll. That lines right up with number 7. Get Adele to be our big girl. She can be our backup big girl, but she's been riding the bench for the last 2 years, so she need to get in the game and get some motion. But I think she will be good once she gets situated. But she had a couple of injuries back-to-back years, so she needed the time. South Carolina is definitely going to need a good experienced big, though. Hopefully they can find one that's ready to hoop in the portal. Number 8, hire Lisa Leslie to be the assistant coach. Yeah, it's been some rumblings of that. Ever since Coach Winston took the head coaching job and everybody's seen Lisa Leslie at South Carolina games, people have been speculating about that. She'd be a very good coach to help the bigs. She's very experienced. She's very much adored. That'll be cool. Number 9, pray Raven comes back. I think she will. I really, really do. She has an extra year of eligibility because of the injury that happened when she was a freshman. Plus, she's kind of been hinting at it a little bit. Let me insert it right here.
You never know. I might come back, so that probably wasn't the end. You never know. So
I know you're not ready to. I know you don't want to announce it yet, but did today's game change your decision?
Kind of, yeah, it did, kind of. It's making me think a little bit because I would love to end on a good note.
And also the bond she has with Tania Latson. Raven has already spoke about trying to recruit Tania Latson to come to South Carolina for her last year. Tania won 4 straight championships with Raven and played AAU with Malaysia, Joyce, Ashlyn, Raven, and Camilla. So yes, I do think Raven is going to stay. Number 10, dogs and shooters only. I like Latson because she know how to go and get her own bucket. But Dawn got to go in that portal and get some dogs, man. And get some people who can shoot. I know South Carolina fans don't like when I say this. They start calling me names. But I'm a South Carolina fan too. I guess my fandom is just a little different. Because as a competitor, I'm not satisfied just because I made it to the championship. I want to win it. Or I at least want to play my absolute best to give me a chance to win it. I'm not satisfied with getting embarrassed by a team. And then playing them again on the biggest stage of the year. And get embarrassed by them again. Like, I don't understand how y'all not seeing what I'm seeing. South Carolina can't have a team this stacked and they can't put points on the board. Or this stacked and they can't get a rebound. They can't get a 50-50 ball. I watched us get punked so much this season. And it's like, it's hard to see it because most of those games we still won. I'm still thinking about that first quarter yesterday and how we was in that game with UConn. And we just lost it. Like, I know y'all wanted to win that game, so where was the fight? Like, come on, man. It's not lost on me that UConn is a great team and they're firing on all cylinders. or that South Carolina just could not make a shot. And I also understand that sometimes South Carolina does not get a favorable whistle, and the officials set the tone of the game by calling all type of stuff on South Carolina in the beginning. I get it, but I'm looking at the stats right now. Nobody had over 2 fouls but Joyce. Like, this is the championship. Where's your toughness, your grit, your hustle, your fight? Leave it all out on the floor. Somebody foul out. Show me you trying. Raven said it best. She said, I feel like I should be bleeding or something. I feel like I ain't doing enough. I don't get that. This is the championship. So yeah, I personally don't think South Carolina has any dogs on the team. I feel like we need to get some. We need to get a couple of players who gonna fight to the end. And if I'm a hater or a fake fan for saying that, then so be it.